All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this recording. I'm Cassie Johannes. I'm here with Carlie and Tracy, and we are just three of thousands of people all over the world that are a part of this healthy living revolution where we are striving to take our health back. We all come from different backgrounds, but we simply just like to network with people and share our stories and share how these plant produces have impacted our health and our life. And is simply share from the heart. So I will share my story with you guys first. I was a D1 collegiate athlete and I played on the U.S. women's national team for women's soccer. So physically I was in shape, but I struggled with my health really bad. I had migraines and allergies and asthma. I had stomach issues. Had red flags for lupus. I was a mess and I was struggling really bad. And at the time, what was told to me to do was take medicine after medicine after medicine, which basically is just masking the issues, but I didn't know any better. And so that's what I did. And so when the idea of flooding my body with over 45 plant powders every single day was introduced to me, I was intrigued, but I have to say I was a little skeptical because that was just so far different from the mindset that I had been told. I had always been told, this is the cards that you've been dealt, and this is your life, and you're going to be on medication the rest of your life. So, but I was intrigued enough to get on a call much like this, hear stories, get information. I looked at the research and I was blown away. And a light bulb really went off in my head, and I realized that I was not fueling my body optimally. I was not. Had a very beige diet and rarely focused on the quality of food and the amount of fruits and vegetables that was going into my body. And so this just seemed like such an easy, simple way to flood my body with a whole lot of good stuff. And so I got started right away, but I wasn't expecting anything. Again, I still had that mindset that these are the cards that I was dealt, and this is just my life for the rest of my life, and I will always struggle with these issues. And so here today, I am, beside myself and blown away by the fact that I no longer have asthma. I no longer have allergies. I am 100% medication free. My digestive issues have completely cleared up, and I feel better now as a mom of two, 35 years old, that better than I did when I was a D1 collegiate athlete. So, to say that I am ecstatic about these plant produce is an understatement. And now I have a 5-year-old and a 6-year-old kids who have been fortunate enough to have this in their system every single day since they were in my belly. And they have never been on antibiotics, which is a huge, huge win for me. And as a mom, and such a peace of mind that they're getting the nutrition that they need and starting out their life right. So I, love sharing my story, and I love hearing other people's stories. So Carlie, why don't you go ahead and give us your story?
Okay, thank you, Kathy. I love your story too. It's so inspiring. So I was introduced to these plant produce products about 2 years ago from my best friend, Tracy. And after really watching some of incredible health changes occur in her life, I quickly realized that my family could benefit tremendously also if we hopped on. So a little bit about me: I'm a personal trainer and I teach group fitness classes. I'm an active mom to teenage boys who also play sports year-round, soccer. So we are very, very busy, and health and diet and nutrition are really important to me. And I feel like I preach it daily and I practice it daily within my family and with my clients. But every day can be a little bit of a struggle to ensure that we're actually fueling our body right and eating those 7 to 13 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. And to be honest, a lot of days we fail. We make bad choices because we are so busy. So adding this to our life just seemed like a no-brainer. And I really wasn't expecting to see or feel any tremendous changes in our health because fortunately we've been really blessed. We've been healthy. We've kind of avoided any, serious diagnoses or illnesses or diseases. So to me, preventing and, fueling our body right to be ready for anything to me was really critical and key. So, but I was actually really blown away because we all did see and feel some serious changes in our health and just being more aware. I think some of the first things that we noticed immediately was just a little more energy. All of us, including my husband and my boys, just kind of felt like our day was moving along quicker and smoother. We weren't hitting that wall, that mid-afternoon crash that I think so many of us have. We were sleeping better. I know my hair and my nails have grown like crazy. People notice those types of things, even when you don't. So that's pretty incredible. But a couple of the biggest things that I like to share is our sugar cravings, extremely lessened. And it was kind of exciting to see my own boys, take notice of that as well, and reach for their gummies without me asking, So it's just been kind of incredible to see small changes occur physically on the outside, and then really believing and understanding how incredibly beneficial this is to our insides. And I really just have to also kind of highlight this too, because I know I'm physically active and healthy, but I just completed my first half marathon. So 13 miles, which was crazy. And I wasn't prepared. I didn't have time like I'd hoped to train. And so I kind of went out and winged it, knowing that cardiovascularly I was well enough to maintain, but I was really expecting to be extremely sore after putting those miles in. And I've been completely blown away because I did not have serious muscle soreness. And the only thing I can really say that contributed to that was just that my body was ready for that. And even though I didn't get the chance to train for it, I was really able to push through and feel good after. So to me, that was humongous. So there's just been so many benefits, and I'm just extremely thankful that I was introduced to this, and I just can't wait to see what our future looks like even a few years from now, and all the blessings that we'll see from it. So,
well,
Tracy,
nobody
take it away.
can go run a half marathon without training and be totally fine, except for Carlie.
Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
Yeah, and have a great finish time. So yeah, so I'm Tracy. And like Carlie, I'm a personal trainer. I've been in group fitness for about 8 years. And the hardest thing for all of us to do is to eat right. And I tell my clients every single day, and that is what we struggle with. And even myself, I know how to eat right, but it's just really tough some days, right? And I have twins that are teenagers. And for years, I've struggled with getting good nutrition in their bodies. And I've tried so hard to, make that happen. But try as I may, it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And so for a long time, I felt a lot of guilt. And I just kept thinking, when they get older, their palates will change and they'll eat more fruits and vegetables. And it just wasn't happening. And I didn't know what to do. And myself, I've had thyroid issues for half my life, for 23 years. But about 5 years ago, we were hit with a big struggle in our family, and my health really suffered. It was a very stressful and emotional time. And during that time, my health suffered in the way that my thyroid was acting. I was having to follow up with my doctor every couple of months because we couldn't keep my levels normal. And he just had to keep increasing my meds. And so, I didn't know what to do except take more medication. I didn't have an answer. But when I was introduced to these plant powders, I thought, yay, like my kids are going to get good nutrition, and now, all those fruits and vegetables we're supposed to eat, it's going to be such a simple way to do it. Well, what I didn't realize was how much it was going to change my health. And so I went to the doctor about 4 months after being on it, and my thyroid levels were normal. My doctor was able to lower my medication, and I've been on the same medication for over a year, which hasn't happened in a really long time. So it's been really just amazing. And for me, once my husband got on this, he had suffered from insomnia for years, and that has gone away. And just like Carlie, we are big sugar people. And that's another thing that I just really noticed was we weren't having it all the time. We weren't having our nightly ice cream. It was just sitting in the freezer. So for me, it's been the best decision that we made, almost 2 years ago. And I'll never look.
Yeah, awesome. I love hearing these stories. This is why we do what we do. And, we all come from different backgrounds. We all had different reasons to implement or add this plant produce into our diets in our lives, whether you're coming in for your children or you're like Carlie, who, and Tracy, who have that background of nutrition and understand what's healthy, but just recognize that it's still hard. Or if you're like my devout vegan friend who all she eats is vegetables, but she still recognizes that she needs more variety and plant produce into her life. Or if you're like my friend who eats, McDonald's every single day, who definitely needs more plants in their diet. Anywhere and everywhere in between, we all can benefit from more nutrition into our diets. And it's just such a simple, easy way. And so that is what we do. We share our stories, and we love hearing these stories and helping people with their health. We don't run ads or TV ads or anything. We are a group of people that are sharing our stories, and we rely on that. So we recognized also that a lot of people do struggle with the same issues that we were struggling with too. And so that is why we partnered with this company to help other people and pay it forward, if you will. So Carlie, you want to share a little bit by why you decided to join this mission in this company?
Absolutely. So honestly, I jumped all in. When I signed up for my products, I actually decided to join the business side as well. And honestly, at first, it was cool to think of getting a little bit of the kickback from my products back and make a little bit of money on the side. But I also, at first really wanted to share this with my entire family. I knew like my parents could benefit tremendously. My sister could benefit. They all have certain health issues that I just knew after watching and seeing so many of my friends have incredible results. I just knew that I needed to share this with my family. And I honestly thought that's kind of where it would start and stop for me, because I just didn't know if I had it in me to really want to share or to be out trying to promote a product. But it really has fallen in line with everything I believe in. I like I said, I teach my classes. I'm with clients every day, and all they do is talk about their struggles with their health. And so it's been so easy to just kind of add this and share it with people. And for me, it's nice to see that I can make some extra money to help my family. And it just, to me, more than anything, is just really awesome to share with people. And it's been such a simple thing to share, because we all need more fruits and vegetables in our life. And it's just so easy, and I also love just our business model, our team, our family, our support. It's just fun. It's been fun. And I look forward to our calls and just being part of such an incredible family that wants to just inspire healthy living. So it's been a blessing.
Yeah, that's awesome, Carlie. You, I feel like you kind of nailed it in the sense of saying that it kind of comes up organically, being able to share this product and really what the mission is of the company of inspiring healthy living. It just comes out naturally. When you feel this good, you want to share that with people, especially the people that you love, but then the strangers that you meet in the grocery store that is struggling too. So we all want to have an abundant life, and to do that, we have to have our health. Health is so vital. And you also have to have finances. And so it is such a phenomenal thing that our paychecks are a direct reflection of how many people are taking steps to be healthier. It's a phenomenal mission to be a part of. And so if you're interested or curious about that side, ask whoever shared this video with you, whether it's Carlie or somebody else. Talk to us, ask us, and we're an open book on that side too. So again, we appreciate you taking the time to watch this recording, and we look forward to working with you and talking with you soon.